What's up, guys? How are you? Yeah, it's that time again, and we gotta do this. You gotta go back to the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series. Of course we do. We have to. You have to. You know what I mean? It's me, your boy Heba, and as you know, this is toys in my closet, or collectibles in my closet, adult collectibles in my closet to be exact. Because this channel is for adult collectibles, not for children. So, you guys, come back when you get a little older, if you know what I mean. And I'm so sorry. Please don't get offended with me. It's not my fault. It's just things have to be done for certain reasons. So, now, as you guys see, I have a couple of the latest Dragon Ball characters from the Super Dragon Star series in front of me. And this gentleman right here is the version 2.0 of the Super Saiyan Vegeta. Now, I don't have his box because I kind of just changed them from the old one to the new one. I don't have the old one, or not the old one, version 1 anymore. But I do know some of the subtle differences, and I'll point them out to you guys as I do the review. So, without further ado, let's get right into this review, and we'll start with Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then we'll check out Super Saiyan Gohan and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back in a jiffy, okay? Yes. And here we go, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and this is version 2.0, and they really did a nice job with this figure, believe it or not, because it was very dated, to my surprise, when I checked him out. We'll start off taking a closer look at him here, as you can see. And yes, my background is under construction. I'm trying to redo it and get a new one, so sorry for the new not so cool background. But yeah, we'll start off with his face. And what they did with this version is they made the face much more menacing as far as look. The plastic in the face is much more softer. The hair, as it goes up, was brought up and raised a lot more, and they actually gave him a neck piece, which is a separate piece, as you see, that also moves in this area here. The original one, or the first version, the head was more down here, the chin, and he had it almost looked like he had a no neck. And then also with this version, as you can see, he looks down, but he also can look straight up, unlike version 1. Then as far as the blues, they're more of that softer kind of sea blue, but more softer looking. The first version had a really dark royal blue. It was really dark. This was more like the way they come with Bandai's version of the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta. This feels more and looks more aesthetically with the colors, and even the plastic, as you can see, they're more matted, like the SH Figure Arts version from Bandai themselves. Just like we all know that these versions here are also from Bandai, but this is the Dragon Ball, this is the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series, and he is from wave 15. I'm not planning to get the rest of the guys from wave 15 because they're just recolors, and I don't appreciate when there's not really enough differences in a figure. I don't feel it warrants to re-get him again unless it's different enough, especially if it's characters that we already have. Then this area too is much more closed in, not as wide and raised, plus he has the blue with the neck in this part. The crotch is much more manly formed instead of looking like an old woman's skirt like the first version. And then the boots were pretty much the same from this point down. He looks a lot more leaner and slender. The other one looked a little bit more pudgier. So they did a really good job. And then as far as articulation, as you know, he looks down this much, up this much, left and right, and he has a little bit of a attitude from side to side, a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. Then in the shoulders, as we know, and then here, just to show you guys, the neck does move. It's on a separate piece, as you can see. So we put this back on. Then the shoulders, so obviously ball joint goes up this much, down all the way around the little bicep swivel, the double jointed elbow, but you could only see one peg now as opposed to before you saw pegs everywhere. And in the back it's much cleaner as well. Then you have the ball peg on the wrist where you can go all the way around, or left and right depending on which way you position it. Then he has the waist swivel, no ab crunch, no ab cut. The splits about that much. These do drop down and up for posability. They do have the swivel on the thigh and the top, double on the knee, this much, and then the typical ball peg at the bottom where you go front and back, left and right. And then if you wanted to turn as a rocker, you basically would have to take the peg off like so, and then turn it around in a different position like that and place it back in, and then you can rock it from side to side, and it's key swapping off, of course. So they did a really nice job, and I think the upgrade is really well warranted for him, especially that he wasn't he was really one of the first characters from the first wave in the first series. So put him up here real quick again, in a way where you guys can see him better, much more pronounced. Put him like so. And obviously for accessories, like all Dragon Balls, or like most, let's put this up right now. You can see there, like most Dragon Balls, for accessories, he comes with just 2 sets of hands. Number one, he comes with with 2 sets of closed hands, and then 2 sets of Kamehameha hands. As you see, I have on him 1 set of each at the moment. So for the moment, that's what we have, and that's what we have so far for Vegeta. So real quick, just to see how he looks like with some other ones. Maybe next time we'll put some more and figure here real quick. We have Android there, boom boom, and we have Roadies significant other. I forgot her name at the moment, sorry. Wow, just to give you an idea of how well he looks like there with them at the helm, with them together side by side, so to speak. There you go. No. No. Uh-oh. Trying to get this lighting a little bit better to work over here. My bad. There you go. Turn that on. There you go. Let's have it a little bit this way. Let's have a little lighting this way. Ah, there you go. You guys get the idea. It looks pretty cool there. Or at least I think he does. So, it's kind of bright. But you guys get the idea. What he looks like right there. The colors kind of pop ever so brightly. And these fantastic figures. So there you have it. So now let's take a quick look and bring in the next character. Oh boy. And here we have next Super Saiyan Gohan. And he is on his purple gi with the white cape, kind of like the same motif as what's the other guy's name? Piccolo, looking like he has a turban on and all stuff. So let's look real quick at the package. Obviously in the traditional Dragon Ball style, like as it's been since the very beginning in the Super Dragon Star line. You have this symbol on the top, Bandai here on the corner, the open bubble blister with the lightning effect in the back, the lightning effects all around in that black highlight, glossy black around the box. And then in the vac metal seal, you have Dragon Ball or Dragon Star Series Super Saiyan in a nice vac metal there. The side profile again, the name Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball on this upper top, right there. And then you turn around, and it has him in his wonderful animated self from the anime of Super Saiyan Gohan. And then you see there with the effect. And let's turn it around. As you guys know, I already went over this wave, and this was version 2 of Super Saiyan Goku. This was series 13, this is series 14, and we're looking at these two figures in series 14. I didn't pick up the Krillin because I have the figurized Krillin, and I think it's superior than this one. I don't need another Krillin. So the Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta that we looked at already, is from the new series 15, and then there's series 16 as well. So promotional shots, we're already in series, as you can see, 15 and 14, and you know, the line has just continued to grow, obviously, but the one thing that I can still honestly say that I don't like is that it still comes with basically nothing when you buy it. They don't have no effects, no interchangeable faces, just very minimalistic as far as what you get in the, you know, package itself. And to be honest, it's becoming really hard because the only place I keep finding the newer wave and most of these figures in general or period is in GameStop. And GameStop has officially brought up their prices in their toys and figures from Thinky to you know, prices that are just pretty ridiculously high and really not reasonable whatsoever. So it's going to be hard going forward to continue picking these guys up, especially since they don't really bring enough bang for your buck in the package, in my opinion. and I believe a lot of you may feel the same way. So I'm gonna probably have to start waiting until I see them in, clearance or with a sale. So let's get right to him, and here he is up close, for you guys to see his face, looking very Dragon Ball as like always. Also, the plastic again that they're starting to use for these newer figures is more of a softer matte look. The hair is a nice golden shine, as you can see. Looks pretty clean and pretty majestic. He's got the unibrow in yellow painted in, and the ivory white cape, very reminiscent of Piccolo with all the details. It's pretty soft for the most part. Then he has the purple gi going down with the kind of maroon blue, I think it is, and down to his pants being baggy with the detail, and his Dragon Ball boots or karate slippers, right? Martial arts slippers. Then he has the bandanas in that maroon blue on both of his wrists. He's a lot smaller than the other figures, as you guys know, because I believe he's the son of Goku, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not very familiar with the let me fix in here real quick. I'm not very familiar with the different power levels in the animation, because like I told you guys, I'm not really into the anime for Dragon Ball that much, or as I am with things like, let's say, He-Man, but I definitely appreciate really nice representation of the figures. So his head left and right moves left and right. He can look down that much. He can look up that much. A little bit hindered because of the cape, and then he does have another neck piece that I think is separate. Then the ball joints on the side go up that much. They go all the way around. As you saw, that popped out. Let's pop it back in. He does have the bicep swivel. Oh, he popped out again. And I think that's due because of uncomfortability of how the cape is put there. So it's going to keep popping out. I'm going to have to put something there to tighten it. He has a double jointed elbow that I'm trying to show y'all. There. It's tight. And pop that back on. Let's see, like so. I think it's on backwards. Is that what it is? I'm not sure. Something there. That's not right. I gotta figure it out. And then he has the wrist ball peg. Obviously, goes up and down. They feel tight. He has the waist swivel, a little bit of up and down movement, a little bit, not too much. He does have the the legs that go down and up. Posability, there it is, popped out. These usually just pop in. He splits that much, then double jointed on the knees. But because of the pants being so baggy, it doesn't go all the way up. And then obviously the rocker, if you move it left and right, and then forward and backward as well. So same type of articulation as we come to expect. Put him up here real quick. You gotta see something really fast with his joints, because they feel like super tight for some reason. And but yet don't want to move. Oh, hold on. Off camera. Put this back on. Pretty sure you guys heard the snap. Left and right. Okay. So now we'll put him up here again to stand. Like so. He looks pretty cool. He looks cool. He's very simple. Obviously very simple, but he still looks cool. I'm trying to get it in. Let's put him there. And obviously, like I said, they don't come with many accessories for accessories. He just brings another extra set of hands, which are the Kamehameha hands. That's it. So that's why I said it feels kind of weak in that department as far as the accessories, which I hope they kind of start getting better with them, because I know these are cheaper than their versions of the SH Figure Arts, but I mean, if you're paying $24.99, it's almost $30, and you're not really getting anything extra. So a little extra would be nice. So let's put some other figures here next to him to see how he'll look. You got the pink, black, pink over here. You guys know who it is. His friends. Stand them here like that. Put my brother up here with him. Now we got put Fist up here. The boxer, the alien boxer, and then we'll put a little Zimatsu action over here. Ooh, there it is. Nice. And the Dragon Star collection is really expanding, and they have some nice characters. There's just some quality control issues and lack of accessories and lack of some articulation points that would be cool to have for more and better range. It's just what I hope gets better as it continues to grow and they continue it forward, because I feel like we're definitely not getting a little bit more for the money we pay. So now let's move on to the very last figure. And we're here. We have the last figure from the newer waves that I just acquired. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So this is essentially Gogeta in his 4th Saiyan mode of power. And even though it's the same character, I must admit I just really like the way that he looks, as far as the actual whole appearance. Like, it looks really, really cool. He has the flaming. Let's go closer here. Oh, but before we take a look at it, take a look at the packaging again. Same thing. Dragon Ball, as you can see. Bubble blister with the lightning inside and the internal gut. Only thing this time in an orangey yellow. The vac metal for the Dragon Star. Seal of authenticity, I guess, is the best way for me to put it. And this is so. And then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Top, name in the bottom. Then you come to the side, you see the cell artwork of the anime of Super Saiyan 4 mode Gogeta, and then Down here, the cross cells for both. The seal of Dragon Star on the top again. Dragon Ball Super. And Bandai, Funimation, TO Animations, and some legalese and stuff. And maybe the UPC, if you guys want to look for him, that says UPC. Oh yeah, and the bottom it says Dragon Ball. Really nice. And then the top it has Dragon Star. So let's get the box out of the way. Looked at the box. Now we'll take a look at him again, up close and personal. So as far as he goes, I like the fact that he has the very, very nice, orangey red hair that is sculpted spectacular. Looks fantastic. Then look at the face with the orange on it, and the eyebrows, that stern frown look. He has the jacket that he has, and he's in his normal form with the hair, the chest popping out with the hair-like, animal-like arms and chest area with the animal tail coming out from the back. Then we have his martial arts white, pants, obviously, or karate pants, with his belt and sash on the side there, with the double sash, double knot lace, and a nice blue, and then the blue wrapping in the kneecap, and then the martial arts Dragon Star karate slippers, I would say. And this is what he looks like from the back. So he looks really good, and he has some nice orange also here on the color, or where basically it's the fur area of the vest and the collar, and then the nice matte black for the satin, for the material of the leather vest. And he has black wrist bands around his wrist. So he looks really good. Again, like I said, another close-up shot so you guys can see how nice he looks. So he does move left and right. His head moves left and right. He moves down, or looks down that much, and then he can't really look up a lot because the head pops out because of the hair, but the hair in the bottom is on a separate ball joint, as you can see right there, for movement. But I got the ball peg, I feel, had to be higher so that you would be able to utilize that, but you're not really able to, so it's kind of pointless. Then he moves left and right in the waist. Doesn't really have a crunch, just a tad. Shoulders go up that much, and then all the way around. Bicep, then of course the double jointed knee or elbow, and ball peg in the wrist, where the wrist goes up or down, or that range of movement, that universal ball peg, as we call it. And then this is a lot longer than the other version of him in the crotch area. I don't know if it's meant to look that way. It looks a little off, but that's how it would look with the scope preserved on the figure. So it is on that T ball peg that goes up and down for range of movement, and then there's a thigh swivel there on the top, and a double jointed knee, but it doesn't, you're not able to push it all the way up because of the sculpting of the pants. Then of course left and right up and down, and then you can rock it if you turn the peg. So he's pretty awesome for articulation and how he looks. What we come to expect from the Dragon Star series to this point. So we're gonna put him up here and stand him, looking pretty cool. And for extra accessories, as you guys know, he comes with just a extra set of hands, which are the Kamehameha. Again, they just keep giving hands, not really any lightning effects, not no, weapons, not no extra portraits like faces, no expressions in the face to change, nothing. They come very, very minimalistic, like I said, and that's my only complaint. Now that they've been out for almost, I would say almost 3 years going, or two, almost 3 years for the Dragon Star, Super Dragon Star line, which is their more affordable line for Bandai. I don't know, I think it's just time for them to start showing a little bit more love in the accessory department, and make you feel like you're having a bigger bang for your buck. Like I said, again, not to make it seem like I'm a broken record, but yeah, that's how I feel right now, because like I said, the price is going up. It's $24.99 now. It's not $19.99. That's a $5 difference, and we're still just getting us played hands. So let's put some other guys here next to him, like Beerus, and Frieza in his second form, final form, and that's how they look next to him. So if we're gonna move this, we can move this, give you a better idea what he looks like in scale next to Beerus. There you go, looking pretty dope. Nah, that's good like that. So let's bring in the rest of the gang and take one final look. So here you have it, guys, what we would call the money shot, right? A bunch of wonderful characters from the Super Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series collection and line to this point from Bandai. They look great, man. They have great colors, schemes. They pop really well. They are definitely really nice as far as the way they look together in your shelf, and you see here in this little diorama how they're standing side by side to each other. They just come full circle and add a really nice scenery for the Dragon Ball scene, obviously, especially if you're a Dragon Ball, Super Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Super fan of the anime and the toy. All of it looks really nice. It comes really well, comes together really well, and complements each other really well. Guys, that's my overlook, unboxing, and small review of the series 15 and series 14. Super Saiyan Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to be exact, the brand new Super Saiyan Vegeta, and the Super Saiyan Gohan, the newest members of my Dragon Star series collection. Be on the lookout. You should be able to find them in your local GameStops. They should be trickling out already and made available to you. Have a lot of good luck in finding them, and remember that they're going up in price, and I don't really see them anywhere else other than GameStop. So unless you want to buy them online on Amazon or something like that, secondary online sites, which would probably be your best bet. Guys, let me know what you think down below. If you like these characters, if you like these new wave selections, if you're going to include them in your collection, if you're going to pick them up. Oops, sorry. What you think of them so far to this point. Let me know what you think of my review. If you think they're dog doo-doo, if you think I did a bad job. I hope I was informative and helping you out, to letting you know what they have to offer and what you think about them. And like always, leave a like with a thumbs up, leave a dislike with a thumbs down on my comment section down below. And share this video with someone you think might like it. It will go a long way and help me out in many ways. And if you subscribe to my channel and you're new here, thank you and welcome, and for coming down, and thank you for subscribing, because I know you don't have to, but since you did, I consider you now part of my family. And if you didn't subscribe but you stopped by for the first time, please do subscribe, because it helps the channel grow, and it just helps my channel go a longer way, and make it expand with better content like this and anything related with video games and other future things that I may have planned or down the pipe. Guys, as always, if you ever want to help me out in any way, shape, or form, it's all down in the description below with my PayPal, my Patreon. And I'm also going to leave my Instagram information if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, so that you guys can hang out with me there. I would talk figs and post up whenever I post up things with video game or with figures. Thanks again, guys. Love you very much. Thank you for stopping, guys. Thank you for all your love and support. And to all my new subscribers, big shout outs to you. I see you and I'm very grateful. Thank you for that love, making me feel very special in this figure and video game community. See you guys soon in the next one, and keep collecting and enjoy. Have fun. Good luck, guys. Love you. Bye bye.